Good morning, everyone. Episode 17 starts now. So, brand new day. After not so super quiet or as much as I would have liked night with insects because of the absence of work of the ground team to clean the floor for any insect, meaning chickens, I have kind of ask or a bit of validation this morning with ChatGPT for the best course of action for the puppies and the chicken. So far, what I have done is to give them the food. They are not barking at the moment, so that's a good sign. They finished eating, but where are they? At the chicken house. I've decided, um, once again after validation with ChatGPT, that I'm going to wait half an hour to an hour from now to really give them the time to chill out, the dogs, not opening right away the doors for the chicken. Even if I really want and I can't wait for the chicken to get out, I really want to establish kind of a new schedule and yeah, for them to get their energy out. What matters is that the chicken feel safe and they do their jobs. It's been a little while since this morning that I did the first part. Computer is recharging on that side, and I'm downloading a lot of episodes on TikTok that I haven't taken the time yet. Everything went good between the chicken and the puppies. At the beginning, they didn't do anything. I waited, I think, close to an hour before getting the chicken out. And at some point, they came after their walk, the dogs. They came back, the puppies, and they started to bark after them. So quickly, the chicken came around this area next to the kitchen where there are a little bit more higher stuff, and the dogs can't jump on it. And so seeking refuge last night on YouTube, everyone is giving advice, but for one puppy. But when you are dealing with 3 at a time, there's only me. So there's only so much that I can do with one at a time. So I did my best. I saw that they were still trying to chase one here or one there, and they were definitely smart chicken. They are quickly getting higher. I even saw one, the red hair, where she was standing on the branch higher of the tree. I was like, I don't know how you went there, but congratulations. I don't know what happened. There is a huge dead tree roots that fell down or whatever on the ground, and they started to dig it up inside and around, and it took all of their attention, the whole family. So I was like, thank you. For a second, I thought that I hope that there is no chicken hidden inside, but they didn't bark. After a while, yes, they stopped and they went back to take a nap. And the chicken started finally to really do their job at being outside and digging up through the leaves. And they have pretty much 24 hour of food to get back. And I told them, really go back to the shower and the toilet because this is where the snake was, and go to the loft, my area where I stayed, and I had a few encounters last night. So I was like, I took my courage and went to the bathroom with a wooden stick, and I started to sing, but sing more like I'm gonna try to do the translation in English because I did it in French. I am coming to the bathroom. I am coming to the bathroom. If there is anything alive here, it's time for you to back down, to back off. And it was kind of a repeating that, and with the wooden stick, like making some noise and tapping on the ground. And well, it's gonna be another pair, so I went to the bathroom, but I didn't stay that long. But for the shower tonight, I'm interested. Because let me tell you that yesterday I would have loved a shower, but after seeing a snake there, I was like, no fucking hell. It's not gonna happen. But since I have decided and I have felt more empowered and determined last night, after a while, and I'm going to talk about that more when I'm going to change location, about something that I understood about the why it is happening, all of this. Yeah, I cannot stay living in fear of crossing path with them. Because remember, on the energetic level, universe level, where your focus is, this is what you are manifesting and coming to you, attracting. So I'm going to focus on butterflies and birds for the animal part. And this is what I'm going to receive. Okay. That's exactly this. I managed to do some laundry where it is washing at the moment. So I will go back there later, still with my wooden stick. When it starts, it's like you see things everywhere. And I started to sing the Snow White and Seven Dwarf. I hope, I hope. Da, 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 da. So it was completely stupid, but it was the first thing that came through my mind, and I started to sing, and I started to look around. It's not that I never paid attention to the floor, but it's like me, I really now pay more attention. I am cooking some black beans. Yesterday I did some rice. I might use some of this rice for doing my own milk. I still have some soy milk that I bought before coming in, but at some point it's gonna be empty. And I like doing my own plant-based milk, so it's gonna be a lot of rice milk. So obviously it's very watery, but it's fine. I'm gonna try maybe some of the time to get some oats so I can do oat milk as well. Well, obviously, when you can get any nuts, it's gonna be creamier and better. I'm glad that I can do that. I have the blender for doing that job. At some point, soak my feet into a basket, a bucket of water, and go onto the rooftop and being in the sun or in the shades, just because my feet need that. And it's gonna be good. Oh, the chicken are back here. Perfect. Go to the loft. Pete sakes, and the toilets and the showers. I really hope there's gonna be a chill day, not like the trauma of yesterday. But I will tell you that it is calming my mind to know that the chicken are out there and they are doing their job. It's the first time that I heard about chicken and I said scorpion. I was like, and when they said that no, actually they find them and they eat scorpion and spiders and snake, I was like, oh hell yes, bring 1,000 of them all around. Obviously, this is not going to happen, but it's a nice way to calm the mind, and they are feeding themselves, so that's cool. I'm gonna pick up the laundry that I put in the machine earlier, and yeah, from time to time, the chickens have been come through the kitchen, and especially now that I've been out, they are out as well. And it was funny because I got out of the kitchen and they almost ran to me. That's what happened, I guess, when you are offering a shelter. And but they are lovely. Don't get me wrong. So you may not gonna see the best um, footage or angles, or really not really seeing me and I'm not gonna do it best. It would be with a tripod, so you can look at me coming in or going somewhere. But frankly, after yesterday's episodes over there with the snake, well, you're gonna have to excuse me, but it's gonna be safety first. It's always required to have eyes on the ground to see what is on the ground. But now I have a wooden stick, and as you can hear, I make some noise and I speak louder. And because I would love to take a shower today again, so we'll see how I feel about that. If I feel confident enough. Anyway, so if there is anyone alive hiding somewhere, well, just go to the opposite direction of where I'm standing, please, with mutual love and respect. Okay, that's really what matters the most. Yes, I'm gonna go to the other side for the laundry. Frankly, this isn't something that I've done the first days. I'm doing that because of what happened yesterday. I would not have thought at all that it would be necessary, but it turned out that it became necessary. So I'm making some noise again, speaking louder because I'm getting out. Look, I know that it sounds absolutely ridiculous and crazy, but this is me still adjusting to this environment. So I'm leaving. Thank you. Okay. We're gonna go to the rooftop to put the laundry there. You have no idea how much I was dreaming about doing this for the past 2 days, soaking my feet into some water. It's not even cold water anymore because of the temperatures. It's going fast. And yeah, it's really not great shoes that I have. It's really not a favorite at all. I just picked them up because it will bring me higher from the ground than the classic flip-flop. I sit down on the rooftop. This is what I wanted to do for today and to give you a bit of an update. We had a earlier slight tiny drama again with dogs and chicken. Like, for whatever reason, they started to go after the chicken. Usually we put the chicken out for the night at 5, and so it's definitely not that time. 2 were able kind of easily to go to their house, speeding up as fast as I could. I was waiting at the door and every time that one was getting in, I was closing the door and calling the second one, and I was calling the third one, and the dogs were all next to me but waiting for the last one to come and wanting to get inside the house for the 2 others. So I had to pick up the third one, Carrie, and put in the house with some food, and they can chill out. They did a pretty good job, that's for sure. But it's yeah, they are 3 months old. They are transitioning transitioning at the instinct of the hunter, as dog is just kicking in now. So I do not have the expertise for dog training in this particular situation, and it's because it's 3 at the same time. It's not just one puppy. I can deal with that. I try to do my best. I watched a few videos online on YouTube with chicken, because this is particularly this situation. But most of the videos, it's just a introduction that the chicken are new in the area and the dog needs to learn to be introduced, to get used to it. here it's different because they are supposed to know each other. I do my best, that's for sure. I definitely feel for the chicken. There's a reason why every time that I get out, they are getting out as well. They're coming closer, they can recognize me, and they're running to me. And they know, I offered yesterday a shelter, so yeah. Anyway, that was the drama. There's something that I understood last night when I was late in our loft with Onyx and editing the video. I was between everything that I saw yesterday, not about the dog, but everything that happened, I was like, what the frack, that insect after insect, wildlife, they are coming out. And the few who were here before me, they said, oh, I've never seen one before. Oh, that one, I've never seen one before. It's like so it's like, okay, what is going on? And at some moment in the episode 17 in the video, I am like so much grateful for Gaia and nature that I open wide my arms and I say, and this is really why you really be careful for the words and what you are wishing for, because it was powerful. I got what I said I wanted. I opened my arms wide, and I said that whatever I am supposed to gain from this adventure and from the connection with Gaia, I open my arms and I welcome you. I welcome whatever you're gonna give me. And seriously, it was after that I experienced the snake, and after that, at the loft, there was a tarantula, there was 2 or 3 different small scorpion who came in. So I was like, okay, yeah, really, 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 really careful with what you wish for, because this is a perfect demonstration of manifestation, and you get what you wanted, girl. That was like, okay, but why? And I got it. I managed for the past few months, close month, to get into control or overcome some specific fears. But I cannot be here in the jungle, so in Gaia's land, and claiming in all honesty that I love nature and this is so beautiful, which is, again, all honesty, this is true. But there is a very conscious part, not another part, but there is a conscious part that make the distinction between everything that you can see that is beautiful and scorpions, snake, spiders, and all of those ones. And those ones are terrifying. So there is the element of fear. And it hit me in the way that you have to, if you want to stay here, if you want to fully love me, you have to love all of it. And it's not about becoming in love with them, but it's about overcoming the fear. It's really about finding a balance of being not fearless, sort of, but cautious. And cautious and being in fear is different. Take the time, think about that. It's different. And this is the reason, part of the reason why I've been so quickly alone to stay here. Yes, it helps that there are others, but none, doesn't change that I have to face it. And I really couldn't understand that since the beginning. They are all many. I rephrase. Scratch this. Many are coming. And I was like, yes, but why? The tarantula, it was a small one. And so I, grabbed the broom and I slightly opened the door because I don't want to open it too wide for whatever else to come. And I was like, please, 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 get out. Again, I had the download. It was like, well, she was welcoming you, and just like the other ones. And I'm like, yeah, but you do not have all of you to come and welcome me. I know that your heart is at the right place and I'm grateful that you are welcoming me. but we can, keep our distances and respectfully keep our distances. This is after that I edited and I found again that section of the video and what I said, and it hit me as well. This is just exactly that, because I knew that coming here, I needed that for my soul. I needed to recharge, that I needed to keep diving and healing. And we all have so many fears. Society is teaching us to be afraid of anything and everything. And I didn't know, obviously, what to expect here, to find and to work on and to heal. So when it happened last night and I heard that, I was like, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Like for any other fear that I have worked on for the past months, it was me like, well, there's no fucking way that I'm gonna let fear interfere, intervene and taking over. And so I must found the balance, and this is what I am working on. So there has been a lot of super loud talk, but it has been tough. I would say that going to the outdoor toilets, I haven't forgotten, that the snake was there. It's not, it hasn't disappeared from my memory. I do not want this event to prevent me from being here or going in specific places on the land, because I fear this or I fear that. I cannot be in love and in gratitude with Gaia and at the same time hating part of her. It has to be a whole, it has to be an understanding. Those animals, those creatures, those insects, the majority of them are just reacting, and usually it's out of fear. And they might not understand that we are in a much bigger fear of them. So we are both facing simultaneously the fear of each other. Bring harmony into that fear and switching into the I live among your land. I am grateful that you allow me to walk above it and to be a guest from the beginning, but even more, I gonna keep, respecting you and really do my best at not hurting you. I can see where it's going, and I want to switch, and I really want to not see you as fear, but as cautious. It's a difference. So maybe this is something that you can do as well, in your life. Take a good look at one of your fear that you may have, and decide, do you want it to keep controlling you, or do you want the control back? Do you think that you can reach a point of unity, a point of neutrality? See a different side and try something else. Because, the universe brings where the focus is. I was clearly, in the back of my head, focusing completely onto those wildlife insects, of not seeing them, of not crossing path with them, hoping that it will not happen. And look what it did happen. I'm making progress. I can see that and I can feel it. I'm not there yet. This is something that we all have to work on, no matter the topic that it is. So thank you for everyone who are watching the videos. I appreciate that. And leave some comments, leave some questions. Tell me, what would you like me to show you from this beautiful jungle with all the creatures that are existing, the beautiful butterflies and the scorpions as well. I will answer them, and because it will be great help as well, a suggestion of what to film for you, because most of the days are pretty quiet. Liking the video and sharing them following them, clicking the bell so you're not missing any new video. If you want to know, is it finally gonna get better? Because there is still a fourth chicken missing. So unless she's still in deep cover in the jungle, she might have, switched place. She might have taken vacation, or she is still in recovery and talking with her psychiatrist about the situation. I don't know. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. You have in the description the playlist with all of the previous videos of this series, so you're not gonna miss anything of what happened and what I say. We're gonna see each other on episode 18. We'll see what's going to happen. But me, I will be here with Onyx, more determined than ever to love the whole jungle.